So it's 9:30. I start at 10:30. Not 10:30. I start at 10. Fingers crossed it isn't monstrously busy coming down this hill. Fingers crossed. Because you usually get every orifice of person, people, whatever, driving on it. And it's just nuts. So when I go to Penrith, not next week but the week after, on the BBC weather forecast it shows as a southerly wind is going to blow from the south to the UK, England, etc. And I thought my shoelaces was going to come undone then. Yes, it's going to show us that, so it's going to be like 10-11 degrees, but it isn't going to, but when it shows like 10-11, it then will not be like, oh, then by the way it feels like 2, because at the moment it's like 7, 8, 9 degrees at the moment, but it feels like 0, or it feels like 1 or 2. So it's like we're having fake weather pretty much. We're having like pretty much just like this fakery of weather, like just like, oh, it's like 8, 9, 10 degrees, and then it's like, oh, by the way, it feels like 0, it feels like -1, 2, 3, whatever. I thought the one thing I wanted to do that I didn't really, well, the one thing I didn't want to do but I thought I should do is weigh myself. And I thought, well, I weighed at 15 stone 4.8, and I'm like thinking to myself, I was a lot higher than that, which I'm kind of glad I'm not higher than that. Oh yeah, 40 people playing. Oh, that's good, because at least if it was like half an hour ago, there'd have just been the shit ton of people just on here parking up and just dropping people off going, dropping off going. But because it's now empty. Oh, well, at the moment it's empty anyway. I was literally saying what I want to do this morning, and it was just like, oh, just stay in bed, chill. And I'm like, yep, I'll do that. I'll just do that. I'll just edit the remainder of my York footage. I've just got a feeling though that I'm gonna, at least there is 2 footpaths heading down to Elland. This is so weird to actually be able to walk on the road and there's nothing coming. This is so bizarre. Normally I walk on this road and it's just a fuck ton of traffic, because people are like, I don't have anywhere else to go, and I'm like, well, you do. This is odd. This is odd not having any traffic on here at all. I mean, it's like being in York. You can just literally, well, it's like being in the York centre anyway, where you can like walk on the roads and stuff like that. I would not normally do this. I do feel a bit tired though. I think I've got a bug, honestly. My dad said he's got a bit of a bug, so I think I've kind of been past that on. I'm just going to walk on the road, the footpath. I just feel a bit, fatigued. Mind you, I did quite a lot in York, and like the thing is I was like, okay, I'll take my red coat, I'll take my McLaren jumper. The thing is, the McLaren jumper, the toggles are plastic, so when you've got them, when you're like looking down at your map of where you are to check where you are going, you touch the toggles with your chin, and then it starts to rub a little bit, and then suddenly you kind of like want to just tuck them into your jumper, but then they just come back out again. So with my Syndicate ones, they dangle, but then like obviously they can just, you can pull them down to stretch them down if you want to do that. But then also they do tuck in, so that helps. They tuck in and they don't fall out, they just stay in. They stay in place, which is good, which is what you want. I was like, I love that McLaren jumper, I do, but them toggles are so annoying. To the point where I was like, I'm gonna cut them off. I'm gonna get rid of the plastic bits. There's like another bit that holds them in place so that they are dangling. And then like I'll just have it so that they're dangling. And then I had another idea as well, which was to have you get like a piece of black material and you make like a press stud, you know, like my work uniform shirts, and you have that you press stud that in. So instead of having a dangly bit of material, you have like a press stud, so like you can then fasten it on then. So then it's still elasticated. So then your hood's still elasticated, but you're pulling it shut with a press stud potentially. See, my grandma's pretty good at making stuff like that. I just have no fucking idea of how to do that at all. Like it'd be like, oh yeah, you do this and you do this, and then you stretch, you do the procedure, and I'm like, I won't even know. I won't even bloody know. Yep, here we go. First car. That's odd. First car on here. I think we've got this new situation where we've got a new manager and then there's new things happening and etc. Like, where it's like, oh well, if I'm out on trolleys, they're like, oh, you have like your own custom uniform. And like, I don't have the custom uniform, I just have like the shirts. So I just go out in a jumper, like one of my own jumpers, and then like maybe a coat with it as well. Well, if it's January and February, you definitely got a coat and a jumper as well. Thinking, should I just cross now or should I wait till I get to the crossing point? I might just wait till I get to the crossing point. But what I'm going to do is when I get to the one stop area, I'm going to wrap the video up there. So I'm going to get 2 drinks and then put them in the cupboard bit. The other thing was like, oh, don't wear your own gloves, don't wear your own stuff during winter. And I'm like, just repeat what you just said then. During winter, I'm like, so they're like saying, oh, during winter, like, don't wrap up. And I'm like, just yeah. If it was warm enough, I would be out in just a t-shirt. But it's not. But it's just constantly raining. It's actually feel a little bit warmer though. That's the annoying thing, it does feel slightly warmer. But it's just going to keep raining. The one thing I heard in the weather forecast was wetter winters and dry springs and summers. I'm like, well, yeah, good. It would be brilliant having no rain at all. I think after having a wetter winter, it'd be like fucking delightful to not have any sort of rain at all. At all. It'd been really nice. What time is it now? It is 9:39. Yeah, so last time I walked down here, God, there's just no one, is there? This is really odd. This is really spooky. What I'm going to do is when I go to the one stop, I'm going to head down to the trolley bay bit area. Because it might not be straight away, but I probably will be on trolleys at some stage of the day. And they were like really fussy about it at work, like, because I'm wearing fingerless gloves. They're like, oh, you can't really do that. And I'm like, well, I handle stuff that's cold on a till, so it helps me for grip. And then too, when I'm out on trolleys, I don't like wearing normal gloves, so I have the fingerless gloves, so I can like maintain the grip. And like my trainers, my non-slips are like, oh, that white bit you'll have to paint it black. And I'm like, well, no, because then the grip will go. I'm like, goodness me. Right, what I'm going to do... Oh, I've definitely got some hard skin on my heel. Yes. Normally when I've walked the dogs and I've done that, I'm like, oh, I'll just fix it. And then I'll go out. Right, 20 to 10. Go to one stop, get 2 drinks, get a receipt. And then go around the trolley bay bit. And then go inside, trainers on, stuff on. And then, yeah, start. So thanks for watching for now. And goodbye.